You ready? Let's go, guys.
These guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also with every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop.
Couple of chins here being tested early. Just misses there with the left. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
Volkanovski gets caught with that punch. Battling for hooks. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard, and he goes upstairs, and he's able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, slowly change. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going for a ride. This guy's a full-on mixed martial arts fighter.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by T-City, Brian Ortega. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Hands up. Try to establish that jab. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. And both guys really throwing with authority. Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Just misses with the jab.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
Oh! 90 seconds to go now.
Big punch lands through the face.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And again shoots for a takedown. Again, takedown stuffed. Straight right is there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Oh, super band punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Volkanovski.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Ortega's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Ooh. Round two winding down.
One.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Oh! Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. And a miss with the right hook.
Let those hands go.
Oh, a huge block there. So some fight stats for you here. 57 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Well, the accuracy rate not too bad either. 43% on the connections thus far against Brian Ortega. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there. Oh! So inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Volkanovski gets back up, back into his comfort zone. Well, Ortega's boxing is really sharp here tonight. You gotta think James Lurson likes what he sees out of that Ortega corner.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round. Good takedown. Ortega's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Again here, but hurting.
He's getting lit up right now, John.
Oh! Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Look at him whip his hip to that kick.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh! T-City gets caught by that straight punch there.
Big head kick lands.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here, too.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Oh, Volkanovski's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. And he landed the right hand there. Whiffs on the right hand. Volkanovski circling towards the left side now. Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick heavy. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hook there. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Back to the feet now. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shit, beautiful takedown land.
T-City gets the single leg takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Another knockdown! Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough.
He mercifully stopped the fight. A great stoppage and a great performance by this young man.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by